Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Nova Elok and I'm going to talk about why is it important to learn a foreign language. Foreign language study is all about learning how to truly communicate and connect with others. An incredibly important life skill that can only be cultivated by interacting with people. When you master a foreign language, you can exercise your new superhuman power of being able to understand what someone is saying, recall the proper vocab and grammar, put that vocab and grammar into the proper context, and reply back, all on the spot and in a timely manner. You've connected, and that is what it's all about. The advantages of learning foreign languages are mushrooming as the world becomes increasingly globalized, and bilingualism is now perhaps the most useful real-world skill to ever exist, rather than just being a native party. If you're thinking about making the effort to learn a foreign language rather than expecting the world to accommodate your monolingualism, you are a rare breed indeed. Blossoming into impressive polyglot aspire to be is 100% feasible with the right approach and mindset. Studies have demonstrated the cognitive benefits of learning another language, no matter how old you are. These studies have shown that bilinguals tend to have bigger brains, better memories, are more creative, better problem solvers, and etc. Not only do these advantages make it easier to learn yet more languages, they also make it easier to learn, well, anything. The ability to quickly switch between tasks is especially important in today's busy multitasking world. Bilinguals can switch between tasks much faster than their monolingual counterparts and can handle many more tasks at once. When you meet new and interesting people and developing lifelong friendships are certainly objectives well worth aspiring for. And learning another language is a zero way to expedited process. Language helps express our feelings, desires, and connect with other humans around us and forms meaningful relationships. Speaking a foreign language not only opens up a massive pool of potential friends, but it also acts as an instant common denominator when you meet native speakers. Plus, speaking in a foreign tongue can be like speaking in secret code with your new besties. This approach is not exactly a foolproof enigma machine, but it can make discussing the sordid details of Friday night's debauchery a little less embarrassing. Learning a foreign language can actually pull up sort of reverse psychology on you and provide you with a better understanding of your own native tongue and culture. This is one of the most unexpected advantages of learning a foreign language. You will become much more conscious of not only cultural customs, but of the grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation patterns of your first language. This likely explains the improvements in listening, reading, writing skills that foreign language impart to former monolinguals. Furthermore, in our increasingly globalized world, language proficiency is a valuable skill in the job market. Many companies seek employees who can communicate with international partners and customers. Being multilingual can set you apart and provide exciting career opportunities. Moreover, learning a foreign language is an exercise in adaptability. It challenges you to step out of your comfort zone, improving your confidence and resilience. Overcoming language barriers also boosts your self-esteem, as each successful interaction becomes a small victory. In conclusion, learning a foreign language offers cognitive, social, cultural, and professional advantages. It transforms you into a more versatile and culturally aware individual. So, whether it's for personal growth, career advancement, or the sheer joy of connecting with others, embracing a foreign language is a decision you won't regret. Start learning today and embark on a journey of discovery and growth. That's all for me. Sorry for any mistakes and thank you for your attention. Allahumma fiqh ila aqwamit thoriq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining this meeting. We are here to discuss the recent increase in the number of leave of days in our company. Let's start by hearing from the participants. Who would like to share their thoughts first? Yes, please. I've noticed that the increase in leave of days has impacted team productivity. With more employees taking time off, it's been challenging to meet projects, deadlines, and maintain a consistent workflow. I agree with Ms. Michelle. It seems like there's been a lack of coordination when team members are on leave. This has led to confusion and delays in the decision making, which ultimately affects the quality of our work. On the other hand, the increase in leave of days might indicate the employees are facing burnout or struggling with work-life balance. It's crucial for us to consider their well-being and explore ways to support them while maintaining operational efficiency. Thank you, Ms. Michelle, Ms. Fanny, and Mr. Brown. That's an important point. We need to strike a balance between maintaining our work standards and ensuring our employees' well-being. One solution would be to implement a more structured leave approval process, write terms, plan for potential absences, and distribute work accordingly. This could help minimize the impact on deadlines and project continuity. Additionally, we could consider cross-training team members so that essential tasks can still be managed even when someone is on leave. This could help mitigate the disruption caused by unexpected absence. These are valuable suggestions, Mr. Roy. Cross-training could indeed improve our team's resiliency to absences. Let's also look into setting clear expectations for communication during leave periods. Team members who are on leave should provide needed information in advance so others can step in if needed. I'd also like to add that we should analyze the reasons behind the increase in leave of days. Are there specific issues within the company that are contributing to this trend? Addressing the root causes could help reduce the need for excessive time off. A valid point, Ms. Leah. Identifying and addressing any underlying issues is essential. It might be worth connecting surveys or having one-on-one discussions with employees to gather insights into their reasons for taking leave. To support a healthier work environment, we could consider implementing more flexible working arrangements, such as remote work or flexible hours. This could help employees manage their personal commitments without resorting to extended leave. Well, thank you, Mr. Rashi. Flexibility in working arrangements could indeed contribute to a better work-life balance. Let's explore the feasibility of such options and assess how they align with our company's goals. In conclusion, it's clear that the increase in leave of days has multiplicated implications. As a company, we need to find a way to balance operational needs, employee well-being, and productivity. I appreciate all your insights and suggestions. Let's work together to come up with a plan that addresses these concerns effectively. Alright, everyone, let's finish our meeting today and wait for the decision at the next meeting. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, everyone. My name is Nova and I'll be moderating today's event. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to this online seminar on teaching writing online. I'm thrilled to have you all here today. Our presenter is an experienced educator in the field of online teaching, and he will share valuable insights. Before we begin, please remember to keep your microphones mute during the presentations. Feel free to use the chat or raise hands for any questions or comments. Before your presentation begins, allow us to introduce our presenter. This is Mr. Thomas EAMA. He is the CEO of Raiko Writing Community. Without further ado, I would like to welcome the presenter to deliver the presentation. Alright, Mr. Thomas, the floor is yours. Thank you, Ms. Nova, and hello to all the participants. As stated by the moderator, I'm Mr. Thomas, CEO of Raiko Writing Community. Today, we will learn about the strategies and challenges of teaching writing in the early environment, with increasing prevalence of remote learning. Adapting our approaches becomes crucial. Let's start by discussing some effective techniques for online writing instructions. Writing is the process of expressing thoughts, ideas, and information using written language. It involves conveying thoughts and messages to words and sentences with the goal of communicating effectively with others. Writing can take various forms, including essays, stories, reports, emails, articles, poems, and more. It serves as a means of retrieving information, saying knowledge, expressing creativity, and communicating across distance and time. English in EFL context is a complicated and challenging job, which is encountered by native and non-native teachers of English due to different obstacles and web difficulties in teaching English that teachers struggle with when teaching English in the classroom. This statement implies that teachers do face and handle the challenges in teaching English that are caused by several obstacles and difficulties. Edmund said, "The challenges in teaching writing is when the process of teaching writing doesn't show teaching of such a skill. This means that there are some occasions during the process of teaching writing when the teacher doesn't train the students' writing skills, such as choose the appropriate dictation, use the correct grammar, and use random sentences to organize ideas. Whereas teacher is required to help the students in writing so that they could acquire and display the corresponding skill. In teaching writing, teacher has to teach a lot of students with variety of understanding and provide a guide to make them understand with the lesson of writing. This time is also needed to be managed since it is limited even though teaching writing requires a lot of time. Also, teacher needs to be efficient and clever on using the facilities in order to achieve successful teaching. But we can handle it with some strategies. But first, incorporate lots of show and tell. Modeling writing for students is always important as you model tell students what you're doing and why you're doing it. For example, right here I'm going to list out all the materials needed to make a paper kite. That way the reader will be able to gather materials before she or he begins following my steps for making the kite. Next, actively involve students in lessons as much as possible. Teaching writing online just feels different than teaching a group of students in the classroom. It can be harder to keep students' attention. For this reason, we need to find ways to actively involve students in our writing lessons as much as possible, such as have students repeat back the sentence that you are currently writing or instead to write and ask students to raise their hands when you need a period or capital letter. And the last one is find creative ways for students to share their writing. In a regular classroom setting, my students get to share their writing with a partner every single day. They love the opportunity to share, and having a real audience is motivating to them, such as with a small group of students on a video call and have them take the tours sharing their work, use an application, or create a folder and have students upload a photo of their work to the folder. So we can say that teaching writing online requires effective strategies and comes with its own set of challenges. Strategies include providing clear guidelines, offering interactive exercises, giving timely feedback, and promoting peer collaboration. And challenges involve maintaining students' engagement, addressing technical issues, ensuring plagiarism prevention, and adapting teaching methods to diverse learning styles in a virtual setting. Okay, I think that's all for me. Thank you. Thank you for the informative and interesting talk, Mr. Thomas. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to question and answer sessions. We are going to select first two questions for our presenter. You can raise your hands and open your microphone or use the chat box for the question. And don't forget to mention your name. Hi everyone, my name is Gray and let me ask a question for Mr. Thomas. Hi Miss Gray, go ahead. So, Mr. Thomas, I find that students struggle with staying motivated to write in an online setting. Do you have any suggestion for that? Great question, Miss Gray. Indeed, maintaining motivation can be a challenge. Incorporating real-world writing tasks, peer feedback, and interactive discussions can make the process engaging. Providing regular positive reinforcement and recognizing students' progress also helps keep their spirits up. We can ensure that students receive personalized feedback on their writing, like use rubrics and clear assessment criteria, along with audio or video comments to provide specific guidance. Additionally, scheduling one-on-one virtual conferences can offer students a chance to discuss their work and address their individual needs. Great answer, Mr. Thomas. Last one, let us read a question in chat box from Miss Archie. She asks, what is your suggestion about plagiarism and proper citation practice in online writing? Well, interesting question, Miss Archie. So everyone, addressing plagiarism is crucial. You can introduce students to plagiarism detection tools and emphasize the importance of originality. Teach them proper citation methods from various sources and encourage them to ask questions whenever they're unsure about attribution. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you. Apparently, we still have enormous questions or topic to be discussed. However, due to limited time, we need to end our Q&A session. Ladies and gentlemen, finally we come to the end part of our seminar. We would like to say thanks again to presenter for the informative and interesting talk and to audience for active participants. Hopefully the presentation will be beneficial for everybody. That's all from us. Sorry for any mistakes and thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.